What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So this episode was pretty good. I think it was the best episode of the hero exam, so let's get right to it. Every single fight in this episode had one thing in common, and this was the tactical approach of the students. So in the first fight we saw Todoroki fighting against the ninjas, and he was using his environment and his powers to kind of beat them. So he used his fire to put a distraction so they couldn't find him, and then used the environment to beat them. So that was pretty cool. But my favorite part of the episode was with Yao Momo and her tactical approach against, I guess, the all-girl school of heroes, and they were second years, so it was pretty awesome. That's the reason why I really like this episode, because of the tactical approach. Yao Momo, Asui, Earphone Jack, and the other guy, I don't remember his name, they were all working together, but all the plan came from Yao Momo, and I really like this because this episode really made her character shine. We learned a lot more about her. We knew she was smart, but in this episode we realized how smart she is, and that's why I think her role in the future is going to be a lot important. In the situation that she was trying to save her friends, and the first thing that she thought of was Todoroki, Midoriya, and Lida. What would they do in this situation? So that was kind of cool, because these three are kind of the strongest, one of the strongest students and in their class, not counting Bakugo, of course. But yeah, I think that was kind of cool. And FYI, she was always my favorite female character since the beginning. Not because of a costume, maybe a little bit, but I really like her power, the creation power. That's a power that I would love to have. But like I said, she was really smart, but the thing that made it hard for her is her opponent was even smarter than her, or as smart as her, because her opponent, her name is Psycho Intelli, and her quirk is IQ. So they said that when she drinks tea, her IQ goes even higher, and her normal IQ is 150. So that's how smart and intelligent she is. So that's why Yao Momo had some difficulties to figure out the plan. And if you remember well, everyone in this hero exam knows what the quirks of the US students are, because they were in the sports festival. So it made her job even easier. The job of Psycho Intelli was even easier, because she knew what the quirk of Yao Momo, Asui, Earphone Jack was. So she devised a plan, and first off, she sealed off the window so they couldn't get out. They sealed off one of the other doors, and they made an air conditioner, so they were stuck in one room. So Asui couldn't use her quirk because she was in hibernation. What else? After that, they shot Earphone Jack, so she could only use one of her ears, and the only way that they could go out of it is for Yao Momo to use her quirk. And they wanted to use her quirk because the more she uses it, the more lipid she loses. So after that, Yao Momo couldn't have done anything. But the thing that Psycho and Tilly didn't think of is that Yao Momo would attack and not defend. So Yao Momo created a big speaker, and Earphone Jack used the speaker to attack them with a high frequency sound, and even higher frequency sound that she could have done herself. So that was pretty smart. And finally, at the end, they beat them. But I really like this part of the episode, the tactical intelligence of Yao Momo versus Psycho and Teddy was something that I don't think we've seen before in the My Hero Academia series. Yes, Deku is smart and the others are smart, but we didn't get a battle like this one, so I'm really grateful for this. Obviously, after that, we got to see Deku, Uraraka, and the tape guy. They're gonna work together to pass the exam, and Deku's plan was to serve as a decoy. And with that, Uraraka and the tape guy are gonna capture some of the other participants. So, yeah, it's an not an easy plan, but it's an easy concept of the plan. So it wasn't as tactical as the Yao Momo one, but it's still cool to see how smart these guys is, and how another aspect of their characters and their fight scenes and everything we're gonna see, and I really like that. But one of the most interesting things that we saw in this episode was the guy from Suketsu Ai, the high school rival of UA. His quirk is weird as hell. I don't know what he transformed the other students into, but it's gross, man. So next week we'll see Bakugo against him. I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess Bakugo will win, but I don't know how. And I want an explanation about his quirk, about this guy's quirk. So I'm hype about that. Before I end the video, there's something pretty interesting that Eraserhead said about two of his students. He said that two of his students are kind of inspiration for his other students, and they're kind of following these two students. And these two students are Midoriya and Bakugo. So they're not the leaders, but they're kind of the leaders without knowing it. So yeah, they're kind of inspiration for the other students, and because of their might, and because of their and because they want to be stronger, they kind of have an effect on the other students to become stronger. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, man, it was a really good episode in my opinion. The way that they showed the fight in a different way was really cool. It wasn't just action, it was smart, it was intelligent, it was all of that, you know. It was shown in a different way, and I really liked it. So for me, it's a 9 out of 10. It was different. So yeah, man, let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. Like I said, it was really good. I'm hyped for the next of the season series. So yeah, man, I do My Hero Academia reviews every Saturday, so subscribe for that. And I do anime related stuff every single week, so subscribe for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.